Dear soul, today the angels guide me to you with a message that comes at a crucial moment, carrying a meaning that you might not yet fully comprehend. But as you read on, it will be like a veil being lifted, revealing truths that time has tried to hide. Yes, that person said in so many words that they would not come back. They said it coldly, almost like someone slamming a door and throwing the key away, like someone who wants you to never cross that threshold again. And even with all that harshness, I know that deep in your heart there was that silent whisper, is it really so? And the answer, dear soul, is yes, but not in the way you imagined. What I'm about to reveal to you may change everything. The angels show that after that painful goodbye, you faced difficult days. It was like walking down a long road, unsure of where it would lead, just continuing one step after another, trying not to look back. But that person's absence was not as you thought, a quiet, silent void. No, it was like a loud absence, one that screams in every memory, that makes even the happy moments hurt, that turns the simple into the complicated. In many moments, you tried to convince yourself that it would be better this way, that life, somehow, would take care of filling that space, and it did, with new learnings, with new strengths you didn't even know you had. But that person, the one who once said, "I won't come back," began to realize something they had never noticed, how irreplaceable you are. While you moved forward, they stood still, stuck in the idea that they could simply move on, as they had, with so many other connections in the past. But with you, it was different. They couldn't tear you out of their heart, nor their thoughts, nor their daily life. And this surprised them as much as it surprises you now. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere coincidences? The angels say that, at this very moment, that person is being confronted with signs and memories of you, coming from all sides. Places you frequented together, songs you listened to, phrases you used to say. It's as if the universe is silently orchestrating everything to show them that what they felt for you did not end. It just slept for a while, hidden beneath the layers of pride and fear. And you, dear soul, may have even believed that this person would not come back, because that's exactly what they told you. And how could you doubt the words you heard so clearly? But the heart does not follow the same paths. As words, the angels want you to know there is something very important you need to know. The universe is, at this moment, showing that person that what they tried to deny, what they buried, is more alive than ever. Before continuing the message, write in the comments this mantra: I choose to connect with the energy of abundance. This mantra will align you with the vibration that attracts what seems impossible. Now, continuing the message. That person, who once spoke with such certainty, "I won't come back," is now beginning to realize that their no was a shield, not a truth. It was an attempt to protect themselves from a feeling that, to them, seemed too big, too difficult, too challenging. And believe me, they thought they could. They thought time would erase you. They thought that by occupying their mind with other things, they could fill the space that was left empty, but they couldn't. What the angels show is that often the words that come out of people's mouths do not represent what dwells in their hearts. That person tried to convince you and themselves that they would move forward without you. But every day, the universe is showing exactly the opposite. And perhaps you wonder now, but why don't they come back then? And I answer you with what the angels whisper, because it is still hard for her to admit how much she was wrong. Pride still speaks loudly, doubt still paralyzes her, but there is a certainty that grows each day. The absence of you is unbearable. Dear soul, what you did after that goodbye is what made you even stronger, even brighter. You didn't just wait. You took care of yourself, you learned, you grew, and this version of you, more whole, wiser, is exactly what is making this person realize with clarity the magnitude of the loss they experienced. You don't need to chase. You don't need to justify yourself. The universe is already doing the work that you, out of self-love, don't need to do. The angels show that often true love doesn't disappear. It transforms, it matures, it finds unexpected paths to return. And yes, dear soul, this person will come back. Not in the impulsive and misaligned way of before, but as someone who has learned, who has recognized, who has seen that the love you shared cannot be replaced or forgotten. But that's not all. There is something even deeper happening, and that is what we will talk about in the next section, where I will reveal what this person is feeling right now, at this exact moment, and how the universe is guiding everything, so that you receive what you deserve. Dear soul, now that you know that the "I won't come back" from that person wasn't a certainty, but a failed attempt to deny a greater feeling, we need to look at what is happening at this exact moment. The angels show me that this person, while you read this message, is experiencing a silent conflict. On the outside, it may seem that everything is normal: work, commitments, social life. But on the inside, there is an intense battle between the pride that makes them resist and the love that makes them want to run back to you. It's important that you understand that this resistance has nothing to do with you, but with them. This person didn't expect that. By distancing themselves, they would miss you in such an overwhelming way. They believed that, as in other times, time alone would be enough for the feeling to fade, for the longing to be replaced by new interests. But the universe has its ways. And it's no coincidence that right now, this person is being bombarded with memories of you. A song that plays on the radio and that you used to listen to together. A scent that makes them travel through time. A place where, unintentionally, they pass by and remember you smiling. These things are not happening by chance. The angels show that the universe is building an invisible web, weaving each thread so that this person can no longer deny what they feel. And there's more. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 2222 to claim. This is the number that carries the message: everything is happening as planned. Trust the process and keep the faith. This is the moment to reinforce your trust in what the angels are preparing. And with great affection, I also want to make a request. If this message is touching your heart, consider making a donation through the Worth a Lot button. This support helps us continue bringing inspiring and enlightening messages to you and to many other people who need to receive this. Comfort, your generosity makes all the difference. Now, continuing the message, this person is beginning to realize that what they feel for you is not a memory, not something from the past. It is present, it is real, it is now. And more than that, they are beginning to understand that the love they feel will not simply disappear because they want it to. Love doesn't obey orders. It doesn't go away just because they say, "I won't come back." This love persists. The angels show that day after day, this person has been feeling the weight of your absence. Not just longing, but that strange feeling of incompleteness, that something essential is missing, as if life has lost a bit of its color, a bit of its flavor, a bit of its joy. She tries to hide it. She posts smiling photos on social media, tells friends she's fine, tries to follow her routine as if nothing is out of place. But only she knows, and now you do too, that deep in her heart there's a longing that can no longer be hidden. Can you imagine this scene? Her, sitting alone, looking at her phone, wanting to send you a message but deleting it before hitting send. She writes, "Hi, how are you?" and deletes it. Then she writes, "I miss you," and deletes it again. Why does she do this? Because she's afraid that you no longer want to talk to her, afraid that you've moved on, that you've found another love, or worse, afraid that you've learned to live without her. And in a way you have. The angels clearly show You are no longer the same person who cried waiting for a message. You are no longer the one who wondered day after day if you had done something wrong. You are now someone who has understood your own worth, and that is exactly what is drawing this person back. This new version of you, more confident, more secure, more serene, is like a magnet pulling this person in, slowly breaking down all the barriers she once put up. And the angels want you to know, this person won't be able to resist much longer. The universe is conspiring to give her clarity, to make her realize that she can no longer ignore the love she feels, nor run from the truth that her heart is already screaming, "I need her." But there is something even deeper happening, something you may not have realized. This experience is making you grow in a way you never would have if this person hadn't said that, "I'm not coming back." Yes, dear soul, it was painful, very much so, but it was also necessary. If this person hadn't walked away, perhaps you would never have looked at yourself with so much love, with so much responsibility, with so much care. Perhaps you would never have learned to prioritize yourself, to value yourself, to protect yourself. And now you are more ready than ever to receive this love back, but in a different way, without depending, without begging, without losing yourself. You are ready to live this love with lightness, with balance, with wisdom. And this person is learning in her own time that pride does not lead to happiness. She is discovering that true love is not the kind that binds, that suffocates, that demands, but the kind that frees, that embraces, that transforms. And the angels show that the time for her return is getting closer and closer. You may not see it yet, but the signs are everywhere. Stay attentive, stay confident, because what lies ahead is even more surprising. In the next section, I will reveal how the universe is preparing the paths for this return to happen in the most beautiful, most unexpected, and most true way possible. But first, dear soul, now that you understand that this person is in a deep internal conflict, missing you and realizing that the love she tried to deny has not disappeared, I need to tell you what the angels have shown me about what is happening behind the scenes in the invisible. You may not have noticed, but the universe has already started moving important pieces so that this return can happen. They are small things, small changes, encounters that seem casual, but are, in fact, orchestrated with a purpose much greater than you imagine. The angels show that this person is being led, little by little, to revisit old decisions, to question beliefs that once seemed unshakable. And in this process, she is realizing that the distance was more painful than liberating. She believed she could build a life without you, that she could find in other places, with other people, what she once had by your side. But she couldn't. Every attempt to move forward, to build a new story, always ends the same way, with a void that nothing can fill. And you know why? Because you're not just anyone, you're unique. And it's exactly this realization that is beginning to emerge strongly in her heart. Now this person is getting closer and closer to accepting what she has tried to deny for so long, that what she felt and still feels for you is not something easily found elsewhere. The angels show me that she has already begun to seek ways to reconnect, even if timidly, discreetly. Maybe you've noticed a like on social media, an indirect message, or even a mutual friend who casually mentions this person. None of this is by chance. These are clear signs that the universe is creating opportunities for this return to happen smoothly, naturally, without anyone having to force anything. And there's something even more important. You are ready for this. Before continuing the message, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Content that touches your soul and strengthens your connection with the angels' messages. So whenever you need guidance, wisdom, or comfort, you'll have a welcoming space to find it. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is going through a very deep spiritual maturation process. She is being compelled by life, by circumstances, and by her own emotions to look within herself honestly, something she has avoided doing for a long time. And it's in this inward gaze that she is finding you. Yes, because you, even in your absence, remain present in every reflection, in every memory, in every dream. And more, the love she feels is not diminishing. It's growing, taking new forms, strengthening. Perhaps you can't see this now because the signs are subtle, invisible to the physical eye, but the angels assure me, this person thinks of you much more than you imagine, and more than thinking. She misses you in a way that even she can't explain. It's a feeling that haunts her, unsettles her, moves her. And you know what's most beautiful in all of this? It's that you didn't have to do anything other than be who you are. You didn't have to chase, didn't have to beg for love. You simply remained steadfast, faithful to yourself, taking care of your life, your peace, your well-being. And it was precisely this that made this person realize how special you are. The angels show that at this moment she is strongly considering breaking the silence, ending the distance, and getting closer. But there is still fear. Fear of not being received, fear of being rejected, fear of not finding space in your life anymore. And here the angels ask me to tell you, don't close the doors of your heart. Keep yourself open, receptive, welcoming. This doesn't mean you have to accept anything or forget everything that happened. It just means that you allow life to surprise you, that you are ready to recognize this return when it happens, without resistance, without hardness. Because, dear soul, this person's return will not be like the last time. She will come with a new awareness, with new respect, with a new willingness to build something true, sincere, reciprocal. The angels show me that this reunion will be for both of you a milestone, a turning point, something that will transform you both forever. And I know you might be thinking, is it real? Will this really happen? And I tell you, with the certainty that only those who hear the angels can have, yes, it's not just going to happen, it's already happening. Right now, at this very moment, the universe is adjusting the details, opening the paths, creating the opportunities. All so that, at the right time, not before, not after, you will reunite in a way that not even the most optimistic of scripts could have predicted. And I want you to take a deep breath now. Close your eyes if you wish, and imagine this scene, the two of you meeting again. Your eyes meeting, your hearts recognizing each other even after everything, and then the words that were left unspoken finally being said. The angels show me that this moment will be filled with emotion, with tears, with relief, and above all, with love. But that is just the beginning. In the next section, I will reveal to you what this person's greatest fear is, the one that is preventing them, at this very moment, from picking up the phone and calling you right now. And I will show you how the universe is working to dissolve this fear, little by little, until nothing remains but the courage and the desire to have you by their side again. But before we continue, dear soul, now that you know this person is being guided by the universe to come back, I need to reveal to you the greatest obstacle that is still preventing this return. Fear. Yes, this person is afraid. Afraid of not being forgiven, afraid that you have held onto deep grudges, that you have built walls around your heart to never allow them in again. This fear paralyzes, blocks, creates an invisible prison from which they try to escape, but still do not know how. The angels show me that every time this person thinks about reaching out to you, sending a message, making a call, a voice inside them screams, "What if she doesn't want to hear from me anymore? What if I hurt her too much? What if it's too late?" And in that instant they give up. They back down, close themselves off again. but not for lack of desire, but for an excess of fear. And this is exactly where one of the greatest forces that the universe wants to give you today comes in, the power of forgiveness. The angels show that forgiveness is what will open the doors for this return to happen in a healthy, light, and true way. And forgiveness begins now, here, at this moment within you. It's not about forgetting what happened or denying the pain you felt, but about freeing your heart from the ties of resentment, from the scars that may still bleed when you remember that departure so abrupt, so cold. Have you realized how forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? Forgiving does not mean accepting everything or allowing yourself to be hurt again. It simply means that you choose not to carry that weight anymore, that you decide with love and wisdom to let go of what no longer serves you, to make space for the new, for the good, for what is to come. So now take a deep breath and write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them, send them love and say, "I forgive you and I set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is beginning to feel the need to ask for forgiveness. They don't just want to come back. They want to come back differently. They want to look into your eyes and say, "I was wrong. Will you forgive me?" And more, they want to show through actions that they have learned, that they have changed, that they are willing to rebuild, to do things differently. And you, dear soul, have the power to decide if you want to make space for this return or not. The angels are not here to tell you what to do, but to remind you that true love does not hold grudges, does not feed resentments. It welcomes, it heals, it transforms. And I know you were deeply hurt, that in many moments you felt rejected, forgotten, despised, who cried night after night asking, "Why did she leave? What did I do wrong?" And today the angels ask me to tell you, you did nothing wrong. The distance didn't happen because you weren't enough, but because that person wasn't ready to deal with the greatness of the love they felt for you. It was too big, too scary, and they ran away. But now they're coming back, no longer as someone immature, lost, but as someone who has learned, grown, understood how important you are. And forgiveness is the path that will allow this reunion to happen fully, without the shadows of the past. The angels show me that, at this very moment, as you read this message, this person is wondering, will she forgive me? And I ask you, are you ready to answer that question? Are you ready to look into her eyes and say, "I forgive you," or at least to release from your heart the anger, the sadness, the disappointment, so that, even if she never says it out loud, you have already done your part, cleansed your soul, freed yourself from this pain? Forgiveness is one of the most courageous and transformative acts that exist. And the angels show me that you have this strength within you. They say, "She's ready. She just needs to trust." And I reinforce, yes, dear soul, you are ready. Ready to free yourself, to embrace, to transform. And more than that, ready to live this love in a completely new way, renewed, more mature, more conscious. But there's more. The forgiveness you offer to this person will also be a mirror for them to forgive themselves. Yes, because they also carry guilt, regrets, pains that they haven't shared with anyone. They blame themselves for leaving, for hurting you, for failing. And by realizing that you are capable of forgiving them, they will learn to forgive themselves too. And it is in this movement that healing happens, that love is reborn, that the reunion becomes possible. The angels show me that soon this person will seek you out. They will want to talk, explain, apologize, and at that moment you will have the chance to choose, to continue with them or to continue without them. but with a light heart, without pending issues, without ties. And whatever your choice, the angels will be by your side, guiding, protecting, blessing. Now take a deep breath. Feel this lightness taking over you. And know that the next section will bring a powerful revelation. I will show you what. This person's greatest desire is in relation to you, and how the universe is preparing this reunion scenario. But first, dear soul, now that you are lighter, freer, more aware of the power of forgiveness, the angels guide me to reveal something that you may have already sensed but didn't want to admit for fear of being deceived. This person who once said, "I'm not coming back," today intensely desires to return to you. Yes, this is the greatest desire that pulses within them at this moment. This desire is not just a passing thought, nor a nostalgic memory. It is an internal, deep, insistent call. The angels show me that in the silences of the night, when she lies in bed and there are no distractions, no masks, no excuses. It is your name that comes to mind. It is your image that fills her thoughts. It is the longing for you that warms and at the same time chills her heart. She desires to meet you again. She desires to look into your eyes and realize that despite everything, love has survived, resisted, strengthened. But the angels also show that this desire is accompanied by intense anxiety, by an almost desperate desire for everything to go back to the way it was, and at the same time by an enormous fear that it may already be too late. Can you feel the strength of this desire even from a distance? Perhaps you've had a sudden urge to think about her, to revisit her in your mind, to remember the good times. This is no coincidence. It is the connection between you which has never been broken. The angels show that there is an invisible thread connecting you two, a spiritual bond that time and distance have failed to break. And this thread is vibrating intensely now, because this person is sending, even if unconsciously, a message to you: I want to come back. Can I? But they don't know how to do it. The universe is, at this moment, working to create the perfect conditions for this reunion. Small, casual encounters, unexpected conversations with mutual friends, memories that suddenly surface. All of this is part of the greater plan, the divine synchronicity that will bring you together again at the right time. And the angels show me that this moment is much closer than you imagine. This person is preparing. They are gathering courage. They are breaking down the internal barriers they built themselves. And more, they are beginning to understand that they don't need to come back as someone perfect, without flaws, without blemishes. They are realizing that they only need to come back with truth, with humility, with a willingness to do things differently. And you know what's most beautiful? Their desire is not just to come back, it's to build something even stronger, more stable, more real with you. They do want to relive the love. But they also want to be your support, your partner, your life companion. They want to be that safe hug, that understanding look, that welcoming presence. And the angels say, you deserve this. You deserve a love that stays, that fights, that chooses you every day. Not a love that leaves at the first difficulty, that flees at the first storm, but a love that remains, that evolves, that matures. And that's exactly what this person is learning now. The angels show me that their greatest desire is not just to redeem themselves, but to transform to be worthy of the love you have always offered with so much generosity and dedication. And the universe is collaborating with this. It is placing situations in this person's life that force them to grow, to mature, to reflect. Pains, challenges, losses. All of this has a purpose, to prepare them for the reunion with you, so that, when they come back, they are no longer the same person who left, but someone renewed, conscious, transformed. And you, dear soul, you are also preparing, even if you don't realize it. every tear you shed, every night you asked why, every day you decided to go on even without answers. All of this has strengthened you. It has made you someone more whole, more steadfast, more connected with who you truly are. And this version of you, more mature, more serene, is the gift you give yourself and that you offer to whoever comes back. The angels show me that when the reunion happens, it will be like an electric shock, an explosion of emotions, a mix of surprise and relief. And at the same time, it will be as if nothing had changed, as if you had only paused and now the love could continue from where it stopped. But with more strength, more awareness, more wisdom. And here the angels ask me to tell you, prepare yourself, prepare your heart, prepare your mind, prepare your life, because the reunion is on its way. And it won't just be a return. It will be a new beginning, an unprecedented chapter full of possibilities, of learnings, of true love. Now take a deep breath, feel this energy reaching you, and affirm, I am ready to receive the love I deserve. The angels say that this affirmation is powerful, that it opens doors, that it attracts what seems impossible. And I reinforce, you deserve it. You deserve a love that chooses to stay. You deserve someone who looks at you and thinks, I don't want another day without her. And it is exactly this thought that is beginning to grow in this person's heart. Now, but dear soul, what I'm going to reveal in the next section will move you even more. I'm going to tell you what signs this person is about to give you, clear signs that the return is inevitable, signs that, if you are attentive, you can easily recognize. And when they appear, you'll know. It's time. But before that, dear soul, we've reached a crucial point in this message, a moment when the angels ask me to open your eyes and heart to perceive the signs the universe is sending. Yes, this person is about to give you clear signs that their return is inevitable, signs that will break the silence, dispel doubts, and dissipate fears. And most importantly, signs that, if you're attentive, will leave no room for misinterpretation. The angels show me that this person is in an intense process of freeing themselves from the emotional ties that have prevented them from seeking you out until now. And in this process, they will begin, even before physically returning, to communicate with you through subtle signs. One day, suddenly, you'll feel an inexplicable urge to look at your phone, and there, a notification from them. Another day, you'll hear by chance that song that marked the two of you, and you'll feel as if it were a call, a living reminder of the love you shared. Perhaps someone, knowing nothing, will mention this person's name in a casual conversation, making your heart race. All of this is signs, not coincidences. They are ways the universe finds to warn you it's happening. And the most beautiful thing is that often this person is also perceiving these signs, but from their side. They start to see things that remind them of you. They start to have vivid dreams in which you both appear together. They start to feel that uncontrollable urge to seek you out, but they're still processing the best way to do it. The angels show that this person's next move will be a shy, discreet gesture, perhaps a quick message just to see how you're doing, or a comment on some social media, or even that classic like on a photo of yours after months, maybe years, without any contact. And I tell you, when this happens, know that it's not small, it's huge, it's breaking the barrier. It's the beginning of the return, and you should welcome this sign with serenity, with wisdom, without haste, without anxiety, but with an open heart. Now the angels ask for something very special. Share this video with two dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's together build a chain of love and mutual support. And more, leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. This prayer creates an even stronger connection with the spiritual forces that guide and protect you, reinforcing that you are open to receiving the love, healing, and peace you deserve. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that Besides the subtle signs, this person is being prepared to do something you might not even believe. Take the initiative, break their pride, and come closer. Yes, that person who said, "I won't come back," is now rehearsing how they will return, mentally repeating what they will say to you, imagining how you will react. And even with fear still present, the desire to have you by their side again is much greater. The angels show me beautiful scenes, this person looking at old photos, reminiscing about the moments they lived with you, realizing how irreplaceable these moments are, realizing that no matter how much they tried to move on, they couldn't. And more, they are beginning to realize that you were not just a phase, a distraction, any old chapter. You were and are a true love. And that's why this return is so inevitable. The universe does not allow true love to be lost. It may even sleep for a while, but sooner or later it awakens with all its strength, with all its intensity. And that's what's happening now. The angels show me that this person, little by little, is becoming aware that what they feel for you is greater than fear, greater than pride, greater than any obstacle that separated them from you. And this awakening is creating such a strong, intense energy that nothing will be able to stop it from moving in your direction. And you, dear soul, are you ready to recognize these signs, welcome them with wisdom, and live this love in an even more beautiful, mature, and conscious way? Now the angels ask me to emphasize, pay attention to the small gestures, the slight changes in behavior. Pay attention to your heart, which will let you know when the time is right. And more than that, trust. Trust that the universe is on your side. Trust that the angels are guiding every step, every word, every movement. And trust, above all, your intuition, which never fails. Now take a deep breath. Feel this energy of love and hope surrounding you, and affirm, I am ready to perceive the signs the universe is sending me. This affirmation connects you even more with the invisible movement that is happening at this moment, preparing everything so that the love that seemed lost is, in fact, found again. And there's more. In the next section, I will reveal to you how this person is feeling right now at this very moment when thinking about you. What emotions they are hiding, but that overflow every time you come to their mind. And mainly, how you can prepare for the reunion that is approaching. But first, dear soul, now that you are more attentive to the signs and more connected with the possibility of this reunion, the angels clearly show me how this person is feeling at this very moment when thinking about you. What I am about to reveal to you now may deeply stir your heart, but it is important that you know all this is happening not to confuse you, but to prepare you. This person, the one who once said, "I'm not coming back," is experiencing an emotional whirlwind they have never felt before. The angels show me that behind the apparent serenity they show to the world, there is an intense mix of longing, regret, and desire. Longing. Because your absence has been more painful than they ever imagined. At many moments, they believed they would be able to move on without you, to replace your presence with other distractions, other affections, other places. But now it is clear to them that no one occupies the space that is yours. Regret. Because, in walking away, they did not realize the preciousness of what they were losing. Only now, after so much distance, are they beginning to understand that you were the only person who truly welcomed them, who loved them without masks, without games, with devotion, with soul, and desire. A desire that is not only physical, but emotional, spiritual. The deep desire to have you by their side again, to feel your presence, your voice, your scent, your embrace. And all this has caused in them such great restlessness that at many moments they find themselves stopped, looking into the void, thinking of you, wanting to reach out to you, but still not knowing how to break through that invisible barrier they themselves created. The angels show me that in recent days, this person has been having recurring dreams about you. Dreams where you meet, look at each other, touch each other. Dreams that they wake up from without understanding if they are just products of longing or premonitions of a reunion that the universe is already preparing. And deep down, they feel that it is more than longing. They feel that it is inevitable, but there is one thing you need to know. This person still struggles against a powerful force within them. The fear of getting hurt again, the fear of hurting you again, the fear that you will relive the pains of the past. And so, although the desire to return is immense, they still hesitate. They still calculate. They still wonder if they will be welcomed or rejected. And here the angels ask me to tell you something very important. This is the moment for you to prepare spiritually and emotionally for this reunion. Not to create illusory expectations, but to align your heart with your truth. You need to ask yourself, am I ready to welcome this person back? Am I ready to live this love in a more conscious, mature, balanced way? Because, dear soul, this reunion will not be like before. It will not be impulsive, awkward, full of insecurities. It will be a reunion of souls, of truth, of depth, and you need to be prepared for this. The angels show me that your preparation begins now with small attitudes that strengthen your self-esteem, your confidence, your inner peace. Take care of yourself, eat well, sleep well, practice things that make you happy. Surround yourself with people who support you, who value you, who recognize you. And above all, keep your energy high, with positive thoughts, with gratitude, with love. Because this vibration you emanate is perceived by this person, even from a distance. Yes, the angels show that there is a very strong, energetic connection between you. And everything you feel, think, and vibrate reaches them like an invisible, powerful wave. So if you vibrate fear, doubt, mistrust, this person perceives it and moves away. But if you vibrate love, trust, serenity, this person feels a call, a silent invitation to come closer. The angels show me that at this moment, more than ever, you need to be this anchor of peace, this serene presence that welcomes, inspires, transforms. Not because you need to do something to bring them back, but because this is your true nature, to be light, to be love, to be presence. And this person, who is so confused, so repentant, so eager to return, finds exactly in your energy the path to reconnection. Now the angels show me a very special detail. In the coming days, you will notice even stronger signs of this return. Movement. Perhaps you will feel like going to a place you used to frequent, or receive an unexpected message, or even meet them by chance in some unlikely place. And when this happens, you will know with certainty it's time. And there will be no more doubts. Your eyes will meet, your hearts will recognize each other, and love will once again choose to stay. Dear soul, the angels show me that throughout this process, you are not alone. They are by your side, guiding you, protecting you, inspiring you, and they ask that, whenever you feel fear or insecurity, you say a prayer asking for strength, wisdom, and love. This prayer connects you with the divine source of light that supports and strengthens you. Now, take a deep breath and mentally affirm, I am ready to live a true, conscious, and mature love. The angels say that this affirmation made with an open heart creates such a powerful energy that nothing can stop. And it is this energy that will prepare the perfect scenario for the reunion that is approaching. But there's more. In the next section, I will reveal to you how you can welcome this person back without repeating the mistakes of the past, creating an even healthier, happier, more fulfilling relationship. And also, I will share with you a special lucky number which represents the angel's blessing for this very important moment in your life. But first, dear soul, now that you know how this person is feeling, how genuine the desire to return, is and how the universe is adjusting every detail for this reunion. The angels ask me to prepare you for the most important step, how to welcome this person back. I know that deep down you have longed for this reunion for a long time, but the angels show me that there is also a certain fear, a doubt that lingers in your heart. Will I suffer again? Have they really changed? And these doubts are legitimate, natural, human. That's why, right now, the angels want to guide you on how to welcome this person with wisdom, without repeating past mistakes, and most importantly, protecting your heart. First of all, dear soul, the angels say, don't rush. When this person comes back, and they will, let them express themselves. Let them speak, explain, and show through words and actions what has changed. You don't need to rush or give in immediately. You can and should feel, observe, and perceive. For love to be healthy, it needs balance, maturity, and clarity. And you've learned that throughout all this time. The angels show me that the biggest mistake would be to return to this relationship as if nothing had happened, as if the pain of separation could simply be erased. No. What happened is part of your history, and it should be honored, welcomed, and understood. So when this reunion happens, don't hide what you felt. Share your truth with serenity, with firmness, but also with love. Show that you are no longer the one who accepted scraps, who silently waited for attention. Now you are someone who knows what they want, who knows what they deserve, who knows their worth. And this stance, dear soul, is what will ensure that this reborn love is stronger, more genuine. The angels show me that this person is willing to do things differently, but they also need you to clearly show what your boundaries, desires, and needs are. And you can do this with love, without fear, without aggression, just by being true and to yourself. That's the secret. Welcome with love, but with awareness. And know, the angels will be by your side, guiding every word, every gesture, every choice. And now, dear soul, they ask me to give you a very special gift. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. This number represents spirituality, protection, and inner wisdom. The number 7 is a reminder that you are on the right path, that you are being guided, and that even when you don't understand the universe's movements, you can trust. Now, write in the comments, I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 7, and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like and love very much. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks a lot and help spread this message of light to others who need it. This simple gesture can bring comfort, hope, and love to many hearts. Now, continuing the message. The angels show me that this number 7 also represents the moment of introspection you are experiencing now. This is the time to look within, to realize how much you have grown, transformed, and strengthened. And most importantly, to realize that you no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You just need to be who you are. And this authenticity, this truth, is what will attract not only this person back, but all the blessings the universe has in store for you. Dear soul, the angels say, you are ready. Ready to welcome love, ready to live a more mature, healthier, happier relationship, and ready to leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Not to forget it, but to understand it, to learn from it, to turn it into wisdom. The angels show me that this reunion will also be an opportunity for both of you to heal old wounds, redeem yourselves, and welcome each other, and above all, to choose each other again. But now, with more awareness, more maturity, more truth. And that's why they ask, prepare your heart, but also prepare your life. Arrange the physical, emotional, and spiritual spaces to welcome this person, because she is coming. And the love you will build now will be much more beautiful, much stronger, much truer than the one you lived before. Now take a deep breath, feel this energy of love and hope surrounding you, and visualize, I am worthy of a true, healthy, and happy love, and so it shall be. But there is still something very important. In the next and final section, I will show you how to seal this new phase of your life with a powerful attitude. An attitude that will consolidate this reunion, strengthen this love, and help you move forward with confidence, lightness, and gratitude. And also, as always, I will close with a final message from the angels, especially for you. But first, dear soul, we have reached the most special moment of this message. The angels ask me now to guide you to the closing of this cycle, not as someone who closes a door, but as someone who opens a huge window to a new horizon, full of possibilities, love, healing, and peace. You have journeyed with me up to this point on a path full of revelations, hope, and awareness, and now, more than ever, you are prepared to welcome this reunion with a full, light, and serene heart. But first, the angels show me that there is one last attitude, a powerful attitude that will consolidate everything that has been worked on so far. Surrender. Yes, surrender. After understanding that this person is going through a real process of transformation, that their desire to return is sincere, that the universe is creating the perfect conditions, that the signs are clear. After realizing that you have also grown, matured, and strengthened, now is the time to let go, to trust, to allow life to follow its course with the certainty that what is meant to be will be. And it will be in the most beautiful, light, and true way. Dear soul, surrender does not mean giving up or crossing your arms, but it means trusting. It means saying to the universe, I have done my part. Now, I let life surprise me. This attitude is deeply transformative. It relieves the weight of control, dissolves anxiety, and opens space for love to flow, for encounters to happen naturally, without pressure or demands. And the angels show me that when you do this, when you simply let go, trust, and move forward with lightness, this person will feel on the other side this energy of freedom. And it will be precisely this that will make them move with even more security, more desire, more truth in your direction. Love is not born in prison, dear soul. Love is born in freedom. And that is exactly what you both are learning now. Now the angels ask you to visualize with all the strength of your heart. I trust in the timing of life. I let go. I allow. I welcome love with lightness and wisdom. Repeat these words whenever you feel anxiety, doubt, or fear. They will be your foundation, your protection, your security. And now, dear soul, the angels ask you to imagine with all the details this reunion that is about to happen. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the scene, you two meeting, your eyes crossing, the smile appearing and the hug, long, sincere, the words so often rehearsed finally being said, and the love being reborn, renewed, stronger, more conscious. You might choose to start over. You might choose to follow different paths, but with a peaceful heart. What matters, dear soul, is that this cycle will be closed with love, wisdom, and maturity, and just that, is already a huge victory. Now, before closing, the angels ask for something very important. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, I welcome with love and wisdom what life brings me. Share your experiences in the comments. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Dear soul, the angels ask me to deliver this final message to you, especially for you. You are deeply loved, protected, and guided. Do not be afraid. Do not doubt. The love that is yours will find its way to you, and when it arrives, it will be even more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Receive this blessing, this love, this protection, and move forward confidently, serenely, fully, because your love story, dear soul, is still being written, and it will be beautiful. Let the universe do its part, and live with an open heart, with hope, with gratitude. And now, dear soul, with all the love, with all the light, with all the truth, I conclude this message. May the angels bless you, protect you, guide you, and may true love find you and stay forever.